Hello, everyone, and welcome to Real Estate Redefined. We've got a packed house today. I've got three wonderful guests, and we're just going to start by introducing everybody. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into real estate. So, Chris, we'll start with you.
Oh, I'm Chris Nava. I own Maximus Nutrition. I lived here in San Angelo for about 5 years now. Love it. It's my new hometown. Originally grew up in Arizona, and yeah.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
Perfect.
I'm Rusty Bartholomeo with ERA Newlin and Company. I am a realtor. Basically, kind of weird story. I've lived here my whole life, born and raised, and I started out as a bartender.
Yeah.
Went to school, got my degree for applied computer science. Figured out I hated it. Went back to bartending because I made more money in bartending than I ever made trying to do that. And then, it was crazy. My dad actually is an investor. He does a lot of investments in real estate, and that's what kind of started sparking my interest. And and then I was bartending one day, and Scott Allison was like, "Hey, man, you make a good realtor. You got to try going to school." Here I am.
And here we are.
Here we are
today.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My name is Candace Diliberto. I'm actually also born and raised in San Angelo, Texas. Also started off as a bartender.
There we go.
Wherein I moved away. I got into the fitness industry. Then I became a competitive bodybuilder. Moved back to San Angelo, met Christopher Nava, and now I'm the manager of Maximus Nutrition.
Wonderful. Yeah. So kind of all of y'all are jacks of all trades, if you will. Well,
absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got a lot to talk about. They came prepared. Everyone is just doing so great. They came prepared. Y'all are awesome. All right, so what do we want to start with right now? Rusty's list. You want to start?
We could do that. We could go. I mean, like basically. I guess, it's my, Rusty's list. It's kind of like based off Angie's list.
But Rusty's list is better, right?
But Rusty's list is better, of course. Rusty's list is basically what I've come as far as my experiences in real estate. You'd be surprised. And it's not just, what electrician can I use? Or what roofer or plumber or, whatever. Especially folks that are new to San Angelo.
Yeah.
I'll get calls weeks after we've closed and everything. Hey, so I'm really sorry to bother you, but hey, where's a good place to eat around here? Or hey, what's to do in the evening? I want to go do something, but I don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, well,
So you're like the unofficial tour guide.
Almost.
San Angelo.
In San Angelo. It's like, and they're like, well, you've been here your whole life, right? I'm like, I mean, I pretty much know this town inside and out. So, and I like to help out.
Well,
I love helping out. I mean, I think come on, helping their community.
Yeah.
That's more about what being a realtor is really about.
Yeah.
Is helping people out, helping folks out. It's not about, how many, what can I sell today? It's really more about community, about helping folks, about helping people, helping families. It's not that just, the sale's done, we're gone later.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's a relationship.
It's a relationship. You build a relationship, and I build a relationship with all my clients. I love it. That's what really made me, I was honestly not thinking I was going to enjoy real estate.
Yeah.
I'll be totally honest with you. My dad was like, I think you should get into it. I'm like,
maybe not.
I'm a bartender. I just, Scott said the same thing. And finally I went to school and I thought, well, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. Man, that first time home buyer, you help them close the deal and they're giving you a hug. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I've been trying for 2 years to get a home and you helped me through the whole thing. And just right there.
It gets you in the fields.
And you're like, I want to do this. This is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. But that's kind of how I got into real estate.
Yeah.
But it's helped me so much other. Like community-wise, I'm a board member of the YPSA.
Yeah.
As the Young Professionals of San Angelo. Great deal. I'm also on the Member Services Board for the San Angelo Association of Realtors. I really, we do so much good stuff for the community doing that. The Member Services were for the Association of Realtors with San Angelo. I mean, we're talking food drives. When we had the tornado not too long ago, we did a big food drive, collected tons of food for those folks that were displaced, clothes, jackets, all kinds of stuff that, whatever we could do And we do all kinds of stuff. We just did a turkey drive for the Salvation Army. We're basically getting turkeys to the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful feeling, you know what I mean? And then I'm also on the Governmental Affairs Committee for the San Angelo Association of Realtors as well. And that's really cool too.
Yeah.
Because we learn a lot about the governmental side of real estate, you know? So it's
The stuff that nobody else really wants to pay attention to, you're the one who pays attention to.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the stuff that nobody else really cares about, that's where, you know, we kind of go in and like, hey, because that does matter.
Yeah.
You know, 2 years ago, they blocked a bill to have a transfer tax. So in other words, if you sell your home, you're going to get charged additional 6% by the state.
Yeah.
They blocked that. You know, I mean, they do a lot of good stuff for homeowners, you know, private landowners. So
Stuff that the people may not even see.
yeah, you know, most people don't see that. Most people aren't going to go, oh, I need to look at that. You know, it's like Prop 4 not too long ago.
Yeah.
You know, you think about that Prop 4, and it was confusing. You
It
had to vote
was.
yes to pass it to ban state tax. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that, you know, but we're aware of that, and the governmental affairs bill really make sure that we go in and know what's going on in the government, you know, so it's cool. It's neat to be a part of.
It is, yeah. And I mean, y'all are also a part of the community, you know, you being born and raised here. And I've been to several events that y'all have had at your stores just for the Children's Advocacy Center. You know, tell me a little bit about that and your involvement.
Oh yeah. Well, I just love to have the freedom to do what we want and help out, you know, and we can, you know, just put together any sort of event to help out any cause, anyone in need. It's very fulfilling. It really is to be able to just, you know, get out there and do something like that. It's just, you know, just.
It's local people helping local people,
Exactly.
you know, and that's where we've talked about this on this show before, you know, that's where the change starts is locally, and y'all are a part of that. So that's awesome.
They do a lot. It's, you know, and not even just like, you know, talk about individually. I met Chris in 2016. I probably weighed about 225, about 40% body fat. I mean, I was chubby. Man, I need to lose weight, guys. I don't really know what to do. I mean, we're talking Chris said, okay, man, here's what you need to start eating. Write you out a meal plan.
Yep.
You know, here's some supplements, some good supplements to take to help you, you know, help lose that, some detox. Here's what you need, you know, do this regimen. Yeah. I mean, you're talking, I went down to 170 from 220. Yeah. You know, and very lean, pretty lean. I was like, man, now I want to put on some muscle. How do I do that, Chris? Well, here you go.
You know? The plan.
Yeah, and it worked. Yeah. It was amazing, you know. You know, it was just health-wise, these guys. Yeah. Man.
I mean, obviously, you can't tell that they're in the fitness industry at all whatsoever. No. You wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, that's amazing. So it's continued relationships, you know, like we were talking about. That's kind of, I feel like that's kind of the theme of this show today is just kind of getting people involved that, you know, your new clients who come in, they're like, oh, I'm new here, I don't know what to do.
Exactly. And they don't have any, you know, in the closing gifts, I typically do cryotherapy gift certificates and Maximus gift cards. Yeah. And that's typically what I give my clients. Yeah. You know, health is important, you know, and these guys can legitimately help you get there, and it's really nice, and they care. So
see, that's the difference, I think, is that, you know, everybody who's been on the show so far, they really care. It's, you know, and that goes a long way.
And that's almost, you know, when you're talking about as far as like, especially the ERA agents you have on here, it's in our culture. Ryan Newlin, I mean, he's a great broker, and he really does care about his people, and he instills that into his agents. So it's like, it's just there. It's just it's in the ERA culture, you know. And then of course you meet other business owners like Chris that truly care, and he's in it not just for the money. He's in it to actually help people. So that's important. Yeah. And Small Business Saturday is coming up.
It is. Yeah, plug for Small Business Saturday. We talked about this on the other show that we have here, and it's really, you're making a difference in your local community and to local, you know, business owners. Yeah. When you participate in that. So okay, speaking of local, your Rusty's list.
My Rusty's list.
Yes. Man. So you got several things here.
Yeah, I've got a list. You know, I mean, if you, as far as the Rusty's list goes, I mean, I'll start out with my realtor stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the stuff that I have to use or people I prefer to use when it comes to doing real estate deals, whether it's inspections, roofing, plumbing, stuff like that. I've got my own little list of those. But then I've got, like I said, I've got so many people that call, well, you know, where do I go for some medical supplies? Or what's a good gym?
Yeah.
Where's a good place to buy supplements? Obviously, they're going to Maximus on that, but yeah. But I mean, obviously, there's no choice. Yeah, when they get their closing gift, they're like, oh, okay, I guess Maximus Nutrition is where I go for that. But
yeah.
I've got a whole, basically over, especially this last year, I've just started kind of writing stuff down because I'm like, oh, well, these guys were great with my clients, or these guys were great with me, or you know.
Yeah.
So
you've already kind of vetted them, and we've talked about home buyers, first-time home buyers, just being overwhelmed, or even, you know, it's your second or third home. Sometimes you're just overwhelmed, you know, if you're upgrading
a lot of folks too. It's like, even if it's their second or third home, guess what? They're working their tails off probably to afford it.
Yeah.
They don't have time necessarily to stop. Oh, let me take this earnest money over to the title company.
Yeah.
And typically a lot of, you know, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll go. Where are you at? I'll go pick up the check and take it for you. No problem.
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's because there's a lot of work for everybody.
It is.
Real estate transactions not simple and easy. It can be easy if you have the right folks in place.
Yeah.
You know, the right realtor you have to communicate with, your finance person. There's so many moving parts to closing a deal.
Yeah. So what type of advice would you give folks?
Honestly, first advice: get a realtor you're comfortable with, that you can talk to, that you can, you know what I mean. I might not be the right realtor for everybody. You know, I mean, I don't think there is any just necessarily right realtor. It's who you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's same with your finance person. You know, you had Kara Bowles on here yesterday. Love Kara. I use her. I recommend her to most of my clients if they don't have finance already.
Yeah.
Finance is different, but she's just great. You know, and local.
Yeah.
I like local.
Hey, that's the theme, right?
Yeah, I like local a lot. But so as far as like your real estate stuff, for me, like pest inspections is one of those things that you have to have. I use MDK. I love MDK. I pretty much use them almost every time. You know, if for some reason they can't get out, you know, I probably use Bug Express.
Yeah.
They're both really good. Never had any issues.
Yeah.
But you know, you always have that one favorite.
Oh yeah.
Somebody who
Everybody
takes
has
care of you. That's local. That they do take care of you, and I like that.
Yeah.
You know, home inspections. You know what I mean? That's another big thing. When you're right after you make that deal and you're okay, so hey, this is the house we want. Well, we got to get a home. We got to make sure it's okay. So home inspections are good. West Texas Home Inspection Service, probably the one I typically use. Concho Valley Home Inspection, very good too. Very good. You know, real good folks. Real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roofing, man, Harper. Harper and Hart. I use
get the
Hartman.
thumbs
Yeah,
up.
I gotta get the thumbs up. Harper's great, man. That guy is like 82 years old.
Oh.
He still works on those jobs. Like he goes out there and works. I'm like, I just hope I can be there at 82.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, pretty impressive. So
And
that, you know,
that shows like the leadership, you know, the kind of corporate environment that they have there.
yeah. You know, and
it's the bosses out there.
exactly. That's the same. Like I was saying with ERA. You know, it's that environment that, you know, the leaders set, and when you have everybody following that, man, makes everybody's life good.
It does. It does. Yeah,
But
it definitely makes a difference.
There's so much plumbing.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing. Houses, you know, you got to get those plumbing. That you know, if your inspection comes back and you go, oh man,
Yeah.
like, man, you better get a plumber out here now. Like, you better check this out. I'm no plumber, but I'm just saying there might be some issues.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get a plumber out there. Lone Star Contracting, really good. Unstoppable Plumbing, use them. Really good folks. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of good local people here.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things I'm sure that come up, you know, in the home buying process or the inspection process that people don't realize.
They really don't. You know, and so many different things can come up in those inspections. Obviously, you're not going to get a perfect house. I've had brand new homes inspected, and they're like, well, this and this and this is not right. I'm like, oh man, okay.
Here we go.
Okay, I better tell the builder.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's typically, you know, not the case, but I mean, it does happen occasionally.
Yeah.
You know, foundation's another big one. especially in your pier and beams, your older homes, Santa Rita homes.
Yeah.
Santa Rita homes, typically, you know, they're going to have some foundational issues. You know, they've been there for 100 years, some of those houses.
Yeah.
So, you know, foundation-wise, man, Concho Valley Foundation, West Texas Foundation, probably some of the ones that I would recommend to use as far as that goes. Yeah.
So Rusty's,
Rusty's
seriously
List.
need, we were joking about it, but you seriously need to have a website. You know, for all
Rusty'sList.com. I'm gonna get that right now. I'm gonna get on this right after. But you know, it's important. I think it's important to have you at least a little as a realtor.
Yeah.
Because people have electrical stuff. Oh man, like I have no idea. I'm curious. I don't know who to use for electrical. Luckily, I do have a really good friend that his dad and him own an electrical company, DAD Electrical Services. Man. And my dad used them.
Yeah.
I've used them. I've had multiple clients use them, and everybody's, man, they were so good. I'm like, okay, cool. I go on my list.
Yeah. How funny. So if you need basically anything, Rusty is the guy
Hit
who
me up.
will always say, "Oh, I know a guy."
Yeah, I know
you're that
somebody.
guy.
I know somebody. I know somebody in almost every aspect. It
Yeah.
seems like, you know, but
That's fabulous.
yeah.
Well, okay, so bring in you two in now. Just pipe up, you know, whenever you have something to say. You being born and raised here, you know, and you coming in, what is something about San Angelo that has just stood out to you about, you know, kind of the community involvement?
Well, San Angelo, yeah, I've noticed is such a big local business type place. You know, your local businesses, your people that are born and raised here. I mean, we kind of just know what we want, you know, and what we kind of all have same type of like values and, you know, retail and you know, different businesses. And I think that's really why we thrive, you know, with Maximus, because we are a locally owned business. You know, with that, we are able to do things differently. You know, I would say that we are a locally owned supplement retail store, but we aren't. We offer so much more. You know, we celebrated our 5th year anniversary this year. And, you know,
whole hand.
Oh my goodness. And I remember whenever I came in, I believe it was 2 years after opening, and it's just such a different, we kind of just do it all. You know, we don't just offer supplements. It's, you know, everything we carry in the store are things that we personally use, we personally believe. So if you come in and you tell me your goals, I can, in good faith, sell you something that I know is going to help you. And we don't, well, and it's awesome because we don't just stop there. You know, before we even say like, here, buy this, we have different things like an in-body scale, which is a scale that's going to read and track your weight, your muscle mass, your body fat percentage, your BMI. So we're not just looking at a number on a scale. We're going to be able to see like what's going on. You know, if you lose weight, but you lose muscle, okay, guess what? We need to change your diet. And that's whenever we can come in and provide you with a meal plan, a complimentary meal plan. We're not charging extra for this. You know, we also offer, you know, on-the-go nutrition, such as like our smoothie and juice bar, you know, all fresh.
So good. I've had them before.
And it's incredible because it's not like your big chain smoothie bars. We're not using purees. We're not using sugary fillers. We're using fresh fruit. We're using dairy-free milk. You know, it's something that is truly healthy. And it's also something that you can learn to do yourself. You know, you can incorporate in your everyday life. Beyond the supplements, the nutrition, we offer a recovery center, which is something new and we're so excited about. We are the first place in San Angelo to offer cryotherapy.
Yeah.
Which cryotherapy, it's all over the internet. It's booming. You know, you have The Rock who has one. You know, like he's using it.
It's
and,
amazing.
It is very.
It's on Rusty's list.
It's
so
on my
just,
list.
just check
It
it
should
out.
be on everyone's list. It is amazing. You know, it's just your total body recovery chamber. It's a freeze chamber. You know, it's going to be between negative 180 and to negative 200. It's actually colder than that. But, you know, you get in there, you're in there for between 2 and 3 minutes, and it sets your body into like a hypothermic mode. It rushes your blood to your core to protect your vital organs, and that's setting your body into fight or flight. So this is doing all types of things. People use cryotherapy to, you know, increase recovery, decrease inflammation in their body. So we have, you know, a lot of people that have arthritis who have suffered with that pain for, you know, so many years, and they're using this and they're pain free. People who are, you know, using it for pain management for like nerve damage or, different things. People, if they injure like a muscle or a tendon, they're using it to nurse that. Something that I think is very incredible that people use it for is stress and anxiety. It helps your body release endorphins. So when people say like, how do you feel after? I'm like, well, first you feel very airy, light, euphoric.
Cold.
I feel very cold when I
chilly,
get done.
Well, like for example, both of us were kind of nervous coming up here today, so we did cryotherapy before we came up here. To kind of, get us in like, a good place. So it's really awesome. We have everybody from high school athletes actually to, 90-year-old men and women using it for different types of like chronic illnesses. So it's really, really incredible.
Wow, that's awesome.
But yeah.
What else? I want to know more.
Dude, leg compression.
Oh yeah, we have our leg
Oh,
compressions,
yeah.
which have
amazing.
really blown up ever since ASU found that we had that. They'll come over before a game or after a game, and it's their sleeves that you put on your legs. They go up to your hips, and it's almost like a deep tissue massage. It pulsates, and it's going to increase circulation in your legs.
It's amazing
which is
too, by
incredible.
the way.
Also on Rusty's list.
Yes. I'm telling you, after a hard leg day, when you're one of those leg days where you're going to wake up the next morning and use the walls to go to the bathroom because you can't literally use your legs. If you'll do that leg compression, I figured out I'll do a heavy leg day. I'll do the leg compression later that afternoon. I wake up the next morning. I feel great. My legs don't hurt at all. It's
You
like
can
a
actually
miracle.
walk.
I can walk. I feel great. Yeah. So I'm not scared to do legs heavy anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, and the recovery center is great because, getting started in fitness and health, it's intimidating. It is so scary. We all start somewhere. And, with our staff, when we have a very diverse staff, we have people who started, like myself, being incredibly underweight. We have people who started incredibly overweight. And we also have people that have just been athletic their whole lives. So we all know what it's like to get started.
Yeah.
And so I can promise you there's not a single person that's going to go in there with a story that at least one of us cannot really, really connect with.
Yeah.
So getting started is intimidating, but also getting started in the gym, it can be painful. I mean, you're working muscles that you've never really worked like that before. So you're so sore. And, we offer this amazing discount with our cryotherapy. So you can actually use it for your first time, because it's very intimidating. Negative 200 degrees, like nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We offer this discount that, a first time user, let's say you go to the gym, you're new to the gym, you go and you really work your muscles and you're so sore.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go and do some cryotherapy.
Yes.
You can really feel the relief. Of course, with our leg compressions as well. So having that, like the nutrition and the recovery all in one, like we really able to help people at the beginning, the middle, anywhere in their fitness journey.
Yeah, that's another theme I've kind of noticed. This whole show is it's okay to start somewhere. Like if it's real estate or if it's health and fitness, that's okay. That's why y'all are here, and it's really a non-judgmental zone. And y'all will, if they don't know about real estate, you're not going to judge them, right? That's why
I'm
you're
gonna
here.
help. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with anything that you need in real estate, because it is, it's like most people probably do a transaction, maybe 4 or 5 in their lifetime.
Yeah.
I do. Well, this year I think I did about 16 in this year. You know what I mean? So
you kind of know how it works.
I kind of know. Yeah, I'm a little more familiar with how everything works.
Yeah.
And I actually do care about my clients. I want them to, to have to be happy with what they're doing and the deal that they're getting, and and I also want them to be happy with, hey, I moved to town, I didn't know where to go. This guy helped me where to go was for supplements, where to go to work out. Oh, hey, what's good to eat around here? What restaurants do you like? And stuff like that.
Yeah, because you don't live your whole life inside your house.
Right.
You're out.
You're out and about. Most people, you work all day, you're going to go do this and that, then you're going to go home at the end of the day and kind of retire and kick back, and then you're going to go sleep. Wake up and do it all over again.
Yeah. So you got to mix some fun in there,
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, thank you. We're winding out of time. So
wow,
I
that
know,
was fast.
right?
Quick.
I know.
That was quick. It went so fast.
It did. So let's go. Everybody, how does everyone out there get a hold of you?
You can reach me. It's Rusty sells homes, or Rusty's homes, or Rusty San Angelo homes. I can't remember exactly how I put it on there.
On Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah. But probably the best way is just to go to the the Newlin ERA page. I'm on there. You can click on me, go there, get a hold of me. You can probably the best way is to call.
Yeah.
You can call, text. I don't care.
He's not shy.
I'm not shy at all. Yeah, I will
in case
help.
you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Not shy. I think that was years of playing music probably helped that. I was in a band for quite a few years, so being in front of a lot of people, you're kind of like, oh.
And if you buy a home from Rusty, he will also serenade you.
Absolutely. I'll get out the acoustic, do your little acoustics, little acoustic song, whatnot.
Yeah, that's part of the package. So
part of the package,
Well, wonderful. Okay, so Facebook. I know y'all are on Facebook. Any other way you want folks to get a hold of you?
Yes, so Facebook, of course, is our biggest platform.
Yeah.
Follow us, Maximus Nutrition San Angelo. We post all of our sales. We post giveaways. We do giveaways every single week. Incredible giveaways. At Maximus Nutrition San Angelo on Instagram, where we are constantly updating our stories with our new products, with little tricks and tips of fitness and health. And then also you can stop by our main location, which is 3542 Knickerbocker Road, right next to Planet Fitness and Double Dave's.
Perfect.
Cool. Yeah, and you guys, I think we're going to do, if you like both pages, go on and like my page and the Rusty Bartholomeo Sales Homes page and the Maximus Nutrition page. These guys said that they'd do 2 free cryo passes for you. So, like, comment, share, give us some love, and they're going to hook you up.
Yeah. Fabulous. Well, thanks all. Okay, Chris. You've been talking this entire time.
I know.
I need you to calm down.
I'm so nervous.
No, you're fine. Do you have any final thoughts for the people?
Thoughts? Goodness, I don't know.
Yeah, just come by.
Just come by. You have a wonderful experience. You never leave empty-handed. Either it's knowledge, free samples.
Yeah.
You can just come by and check us out. You don't have to buy anything. It's not about that. It's about the experience. And
It's about the community.
exactly.
Perfect. Well, thank y'all again so much, everybody, for joining us. Again, we're streaming live on the KSAM page, the KLST page, the ERA Newlin Facebook page. It's Real Estate Redefined every weekday starting at 10 a.m. And that's all for right now. But hey, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody. morning, everyone. It's Thursday, November 21st, and welcome to CVHP News. I'm Sonora Scott. First up, here's a look at what we're working on today at KLST and KSAN. We've got a peek at the Matilda musical happening at Saba, and we continue a series on mass violence we've been highlighting. You can see those stories and more in our newscasts. Now, a San Angelo man has been found guilty by a jury for cattle theft. 44-year-old Dusty Thompson entered a not guilty plea in his trial that started earlier this week. The crime happened in early October of 2016. Court records say that some cattle had wandered to Thompson's property. Thompson then decided to keep the cattle and eventually move them to a pasture he owned. Witnesses say he repeatedly made comments about keeping, then eating the cattle. Thompson's sentence has not been decided by the jury at this point. Now over to Austin, where President Trump visited yesterday. He toured the Apple plant and spoke on what he sees for the future of the company.
Supporters met the president with open arms.
I believe that he is the only person that ever ran for office that could change the direction of our country.
Handshakes and smiles at the facility where Apple makes the new Mac Pro. The company touting its $1 billion investment in Texas and a new campus to open in Austin by 2022.
We have to treat Apple on a somewhat similar basis as we treat Samsung. Now, with all of that being said, we're doing very nicely with China, but I like it the way it is now.
It's an example of American design, American manufacturing, and American ingenuity.
We are looking at Apple, what I wanted Apple to do from day one, from before I got elected. I said someday we're going to see Apple building plants in our country, not in China. And that's what's happening. It's all happening. It's all the American dream.
Outside, however, Trump's arrival prompted protests and opposition.
So often we'll hear the other side talk about all the Texas jobs, but we need good paying Texas jobs. We don't